Hi guys, welcome back to my channel where I talk about blended families, fashion, beauty and lifestyle. For anyone who's new here today, welcome and please subscribe. And for my subscribers, thank you very much for subscribing and for consuming my content, and I hope you love what I create. In today's video, I'll be talking about my top 8 fragrances of 2019. If you guys watched my earlier video, which I'll put the link below, on my favorite fragrances, I showed you guys how I apply my perfume, but I've learned a new way of doing it and I'd like to show you before I delve into the top 8 designer perfumes I have today. So like I said in the last video, we have 3 types of perfumes. We have eau de toilette, which doesn't last for long. And then we have eau de perfume, which lasts between 6 to 8 hours depending on the acidity of your body. And then we have perfume, which does not go away. It doesn't matter whether you wash your clothes, it is always there, which I prefer. If it's a perfume, it has to be my signature perfume. If it's everyday perfume that I love, like what I have, all these are eau de perfumes. So this is how I nowadays apply my perfume. So this is a perfume that I posted up on stories the other day. It's a new one, it's a Dolce Gabbana, the only one, my first time to using it. So what I do is I'd just spray below my wrist. Make sure not to be on the wrist, because when you wash your wrist, then it will go away. Then I do it on my behind the ears. And the people who like hugging or kissing, you can do it around the neck. But when that person hugs you or kisses, you can smell the scent. And then I do it in between my elbows. I have a sweater, so I will do that. I did it earlier. So in between the elbows there and there. And lastly, if I have a skirt or a dress, I do it below my knees, so that when I pass people, when the wind blows, they can smell the perfume. So another thing I'd like to just point out is when you put your perfume, let's say on the wrist, please don't rub it, because what happens is the temperature will break down the molecules and it will smell something totally different. After giving that advice, now I'll go straight into the perfumes. My first fragrance, my number 8 fragrance, I'll start from number 8 to number 1, is Decadence by Marc Jacobs. It's a very bossy, seductive scent which says, according to me, that I have arrived. The thing that I don't like so much about it is that it disappears after a while, so you need to keep spraying it during the day. And that's why I ended on my 3rd purchase of Decadence. I bought the whole box because I wanted to buy the lotion. This box comes with the lotion and the shower gel. So once I use the shower gel and I use the lotion and then I use the fragrance, then it stays longer on my body. So this is a fragrance that I'd say, if you don't have the lotion or the shower gel, you could use it in the morning. Like let's say when you have an early morning meeting, let's say it's a board meeting where it's all men and you're the only lady, please wear it in the morning because you walk in and they know you have arrived. Or if it's in the evening, you're going for a dinner date and you want to impress, so immediately you shower, you wear, then you go for your date, because by then you still have that strong sensual scent when you get to meet your date. My next scent is Dolce Gabbana Light Blue. It's also an eau de perfume and it's written here intense. This is it's one of my favorites. That's why it's number 7. It's a very crisp, light, fresh, clean scent. You know, like when I imagine it, I imagine summer, having a walk on the streets of Paris with flowers blooming, and I have on a blue pair of jeans, a white shirt, and loafers, and a hat and shades. It just reminds me of a very clean, organized look. That is why I love it, especially during summer when it's very hot, when you tend to sweat, it still maintains that freshness. My 6th fragrance is Girl of Now Forever by Sap. It's a very sweet smell. It's a mix of sugar and pistachio. It's very sexy, if I'd use the word. And it looks like this. If I was 30-something-year-old woman going for a blind date, this is what I'd use. Yeah, on those evenings. And I definitely wear like a black little black dress. I'll make it to be very small, to be like of our knees, or a very hot red sexy dress. That's what I associate this perfume with. And like I said, it's very sweet. You know, like when you put sugar on heat and then it becomes sticky. That's the smell I get from this. After smelling 3 fragrances, guys, I need to smell some coffee. I don't have coffee beans, so I'll be using coffee powder so that at least I can clear my nose. And guys, I can't, please try and guess my favorite scent, my number 1 scent. I know Akina Susan and Zilani will say it's Lancome, but it's not. So yeah, keep watching. My 5th fragrance of 2019 is Narciso Rodriguez. It's called Amber Musk. It's a very musky, woody scent. It's not my norm. I'm not usually into wood and that kind of smell. They say it's made of vanilla and sandalwood, but when I smell it myself, I get the smell of, sorry guys, my roughness, the smell of creamy, orangey ice cream or sorbet, you know, something very, let's wait, you see, like old leather, like something I would use if I was in the 80s. You can now I can smell it. It's very sensual, very sensual. If I was dating an older guy, going for this with an older guy, definitely this. My 4th scent is the Tom Ford Venetian Bergamot in it's an eau de perfume. I really struggle to find this this perfume because it's a private blend, meaning that they only produce them, a few of them, and then they get off the market. It's unisex, meaning it's for men and women, and they don't come cheap. Like this 50 ml is $250. So it's a very dark floral scent. It's very like, not as woody as this one, but it is sensual. It smells of luxury. It's not to be worn during summer, but I'd prefer fall, you know, those times when it's cold and dark. I'd say it's a fall winter scent. So I'll open it for you and then we'll smell it. So that's how it is, and that's how tiny it is. So I'll spray it in the air again. Okay, it is not as musky as you would think. It's not as musky as this, but it is better than the Tom Ford Black Orchid. And I feel like it has, I don't know if you know this plant called gardenia. It has a bit of that. Yeah, I like the way that it stayed for long. It stays between 8 and 10 hours, so I liked that about it. And yeah, that's what it's all about. And like I said again, it's not easy to find. So probably the next time I'm going to look for it, I won't find it because there'll be another private blend that they will do. So what a private blend means that is they come up with very, not their usual ingredients of Tom Ford, but they look for unique ingredients and then they make a blend. They produce a certain amount and then after they finish selling it, it's off the market. We're now in top 3, guys. Jumble through number 1, and at the end of this video, guys, there's going to be a giveaway of one of the perfumes. So keep watching. So my number 3 is La Vie Belle, I think you say that, by Lancome. It's also an eau de perfume. Anyone who knows me knows that this is my classic scent, my everyday scent. And why do I like it? It's because it's very clean, luxurious, romantic, feminine, and it reminds me of that. This is usually the rough one, this is the smooth one. It reminds me of that auntie, you know, that auntie used to walk into your house those days when you're young and you would never forget her smell. That is this perfume. So let me spray it in the air. And like I said, feminine and clean and fresh and natural and simple. You're not trying too hard. It's a scent you can wear every day going to work. and when you walk in, people will know that it's you walking in. And I also feel it's a scent that shows people you're approachable. As much as you're feminine, you can still have a bit of fun and laugh and feel free. My second is Lancome Tresor by Lancome. It's also an eau de perfume. And I'll open the box, and as I'm opening, it has hints of red currant, vanilla, bergamot. It's Lancome's interpretation of love. And as you can see, the packaging, for any woman who's crazy about how the box looks like, which is not me. I always care about the smell, not the packaging and the bottle. But as you can see, it is a very sensual, dark floral, intense, sexy look. And let's spray in the air. Oh yeah, and it's truly an interpretation of love. I will definitely wear this for date night with Mike to remind him that he still has to keep on vibing me and what do you call it? What do people do on dates? Look, I've forgotten. What is it called? What do people do? Yes, and courting me and telling me the sweet nothings, which nowadays, after 12 years of being together, rarely do come. So this is a reminder that he has to up his game and not to slack. And my number one finally is Amor by Salvatore Ferragamo. It's also an eau de perfume. And why do I like this scent? It's very sophisticated, graceful, elegant, my kind of thing. And it has a creamy vanilla sandalwood base, and it is very, very, very sensual. And that's it. That's how it looks like. That's the bottle. And as you can see, you can just see grace in it and elegance. And for this, I would wear my, I'd wear my Karen Millen dresses or my pretty dress, vintage dresses for an evening of luxury, maybe a 3-course meal with some champagne, some sweet wine, and evening where I'd want to impress. This is it. Yeah, it is very, very, very elegant. And the good thing about it is you can wear it during the day, it's not too overpowering, and at night. So it's an all-day scent. So like I said in the beginning, with perfumes, especially eau de perfumes, because all of these are eau de perfumes, is that you have to keep hydrating so that your body is not too acidic, to ensure that the perfume doesn't wear off fast. So if you hydrate, it means it will last longer. Carry small perfumes of your favorite perfume to keep spraying during the day to maintain your scent. And that's it, guys. My top 8 fragrances of 2019, and I will definitely be using them in 2020 as I also add a few in my collection. And guys, the giveaway definitely had to be my signature scent, which is the La Veste Belle Lancome Eau de Perfume 100 ml. And guys, if you take a picture of me in this video, tag it, link it in your accessories, you'll get a chance to win this exact perfume here, which is 100 ml and goes for 15,000 Kenya shillings or $150. It will be yours for the taking, and you will enjoy one of my signature scents. And check up or down below for further instructions on how to win my signature scent and what you have to do and the instructions to follow. I wish you guys all the best. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Let me know what's your favorite scent. Do you have any of these? But other than that, guys, until next time, bye bye, and don't forget to subscribe.